All right, I had to look the address up on this one again. It's 766 Randall Roberts. You're right off by the Mary Esther cutoff. You're right by, there's a gas station, a couple things on this road. It was interesting. From the other house, it took me up like a service road, but you're right there. You just ride Mary Esther normally. You can see here, I mean, pretty good little neighborhood. They're not very big houses, but they all look pretty well maintained. This guy needs a new fence. That's about the only thing that I'm seeing that's a little crazy here, Chris. But yeah, so like take a right at that stop sign, and I was a quarter mile away, and it took me 12 minutes to get here because I had to go around the whole freaking thing. Anyway, really cool little spot here, man. You've got some security cameras, the Ring doorbell. I think they're watching me. Wave hello. Crepe myrtle, I like my crepe myrtles. Easy little yard to maintain. Everything here. The listing agent was actually here just before me. She had the door open, the garage door open and everything. You got another camera up there. You gotta watch out. They got cameras everywhere. Okay, so it looks like I'm going ADD a little bit on you here, boss, but I don't know. I only see one plug possibly and nothing. Stuff in the bricks to put the shutters. I'm not seeing too many of them. Gonna have to find out about that. That might be an updated window. We'll take a look from the inside. Good solid door. Probably just needs a little touch up on the paint. I mean, when you walk in, man, bam! Really nice floor. This runs throughout. Looks really clean. Really clean. That's a tile that looks like wood. So it's got a little bit of texture to it. It's one of my favorite things that has started happening. Great trend. This was a great job putting this down. To the rest of the house here. Okay, a little bit of rust. I mean, God, it is humid today. So you just know that's the environment we live in. This is set up like the dining room. I will explain that later. I think it's a little bit of choose your own adventure, but this is gonna be your dining room. I'd put a little table here, slap a little office in the corner so you could do some work. I don't know if you game or something like that, but you can do what you need to here, and you've got a nice big window bringing in light. This is about the tightest area of the house, is this little faux hallway, because immediately you take a left and you are in the kitchen. The kitchen's pretty nice. Again, you got the white appliances that shows a little bit of age, but they look great. They've got, I shot out more water than I thought. I'm cracking myself up today. I hope you're enjoying this. They've got the great countertop, subway tiles behind, very clean looking oven and stovetop. It's the white appliance, so it's probably got a couple years on it, but they all look in good shape. The cabinets look updated or replaced. They definitely did update these handles. That's just not common. You got the split sink with the trash compactor, whatever that thing's called. I want to call it an incinerator, but I don't think there's any fire going on there. On one side. And then this is looking over into what would be the living room. You can see they've got the Wi-Fi router and everything set up there. Good to go. Cable coming out of the wall. So it is not a super big space, but overall this house is just much smaller. I think it's still very usable. My biggest complaint is probably that the door is in the middle, so your couch goes all the way to the back probably. Put a small coffee table there. You can still access the door and get in and out of the backyard. Plenty of space for any size TV that you want. Going more into the kitchen though while we're here. Nice little light fixtures there for the breakfast nook, breakfast bar I should say. You've got that extension, so you get a couple bar stools here. You could probably fit 4 easily, 5 you're cramming maybe. But it's definitely a nice little spot. You're right there in the kitchen, right here where the TV is going to be, right here where the couch is going to be. Everybody else is going to be hanging out. So definitely a huge plus there. You've got a built-in pantry here. Ooh, nice. Roll out drawers. Yeah, so that's all new, you can tell. And then in here, you're gonna have the additional pantry, which is already rigged up with a ton of storage to help with everything. Then immediately behind, yep, that was the light, is your washer and dryer setup. Note that we can't even ask for it, they're not here. That does look like a gas line, which makes me think not only can you get gas to your dryer, come on, blue, this is the plumber's fault. Blue is for cold, red is for hot. Which one's the cold, which one's the hot? I don't know. Why they do that? So I'm just gonna do this. I don't even know if you care, but there is gas behind this stove. You wanna get fancy, you wanna upgrade, and you wanna go to gas, it's already run. You've got the closed up, so you don't even have to look at the ugly bleach containers and all that jazz. HVAC right here, looking pretty new. I'm gonna quit real estate and I'm just gonna go lobby where they put the year of the unit. Yeah, I mean, you got gas running in here too, so you've got an emergency thermal. I don't even know what they're called. You got a better view than I do. I will find out for you, boss. But it looks very new, looks very clean in here. You can see definitely some replacement stuff done and done right. The tape is covering things. A little bit of gapping here, but I don't know if it's because that narrows further up. But other than that, question mark, just because I'm not a professional in that, it looks really clean in there, and that is very important. We're gonna take a look at the garage here. You got some shelving already set up. Other than that, very simple. It is enclosed and insulated. Again, it's always gonna be a little bit warmer here because you probably don't have the insulation above, and then you got a big metal door. That's not really doing much. You got a lot of hanging space there for the weed whacker and all of that stuff. And if it's not a very new unit, it is definitely something that has seen some maintenance because it's got the good piping where they used to have the copper piping there. 13, so it's about 9 years old. That's not bad. You got your AC or your, look at that Square D. So back to the Square D story. It's actually one of the better brands. So I was definitely wrong. I will admit that. I'm a man enough to admit that I was wrong. Square D is not something to be concerned about. It is something to be happy about. I don't know if I don't want to say all, but a lot of the rooms have these to run the fans, which is nice. So this is bedroom number one, guest bedroom number one. Not huge, not gonna lie to you, not huge, but definitely enough room to get a full into the corner and do your thing. It is not a bad thing. It's just we have been spoiled with seeing some really big guest bedrooms. This is a good sized guest bedroom. It just doesn't feel that way after we see some of the fancy ones. Little linen closet in the guest wing of the house. So the bathroom, I kind of like it a lot, man. You've got the insert. You got two recessed lightings over the shower. Nice little removable shower head at a good height. I like the brushed brass finish or whatever they call that. You've got the medicine cabinet here. You know it's an old school house and they retrofitted a medicine cabinet over this. What's up, man? They've got the mirror also lined to match all of this. So I mean, a lot of thought was put into this. And you can see they even have it with the vanity. And that's the only space you get. Okay, and the two bottom drawers actually open. The top drawer is just for show. But all in all, pretty good, functional, easy bathroom. Some hooks behind the door and everything. All right. And again, here you go. I mean, this room is probably a couple feet bigger in depth. I had to think about that. A little bit bigger in depth. It's got the ceiling fan, so I don't know. This is the older kid that's gonna have more needs. Same decent closet, you know, nothing fancy here, about 4 feet, 2 feet. But you know, that's what you come to expect in a guest room, and it definitely works. So we're gonna shut off that light, And then this is a split floor plan 3-2, so let's go take a look at the master suite and we'll show you what you're working with. Big space, so definitely a very long space, very wide. You can definitely get whatever you need. I mean, you can see people started figuring it out. You got the electrical outlets to go behind each of the nightstands. Bed goes directly by the window. That's at least how they planned it out. You want to change it up, you want to put it right here, there you go. They've got the two electrical outlets on either side of where that would go. You've got a nice looking fan going on here, again with the remote hooked up right next to the rest of the switches. Bathroom looks great. They did switch the tile in here that I like. This is a really nice shower. I mean, they kept the tray and that's it. And then they put the tile all the way to the ceiling. You've got 4 of the recessed lights. Nice set of glass going all the way around. Pretty fancy looking little tub going on here. Again, matching tile around the tub. Whirlpool action all going crazy. Some nice decorative batten board here. 2 lights there, 2 more recessed, air fan, and then your toilet and your vanity. Vanity's got a lot of cool going on here. Again, with the extra space next to the sink. Plenty of drawers for everything you need. Because the drawers are outside of the sink area, you've got the 3rd drawer that works. Big linen closet space here for overflow for your medicine cabinet type stuff. You've got the decorative 2-tone wall going on here. Adds a nice little touch. And then I do believe I like the size of this. Very good use. Again, like we talked about in a couple of the other videos, you got the 2 racks going on here, so you can hang a lot of stuff here and just maximize the space. You got ties, we got a tie rack for you, man. Yeah, that is a lot of popcorn on that ceiling, but whatever. Yeah, they went, whoever built this place went for the extra large popcorn box. But I was here for 20 minutes already and I just noticed it. I don't see what people's huge complaint about it is. It's texture on the ceiling, man. It's not that big of a deal. However, if you would like to remove it, we can do that. Bathroom's great. The master suite is pretty awesome. The flow straight into the kitchen. Kitchen is about 90% there. Again, I think when and if you want to, you come in and you update those appliances. You got gas back there. You can go fancy with the gas, convection oven, all that stuff. Get yourself a new fancy stainless steel fridge. And I mean, this place is popping. The white really does match the white countertops or white cabinets and the white subway tile, but stainless steel kind of goes with everything anyways. So I think it's pretty good. Just thought of this. It's probably a spice rack. That's pretty smart. All right, moving on. So I'm liking this one a lot. I liked Overbrook as well, but this one's got a little bit cleaner feel to it, more move-in ready. I think the other one, again, small stuff, but little nitpicking things that you'd have to do. This is the worst that I'm seeing so far is a little bit of discoloration here, and they didn't patch all of the holes, and you can see they were looking for some studs there. You got the bougie built in. Close them. And then you gotta be open. Backyard. I'm getting a real Spiller vibe on this one. Great inside. Everything's really ready to go. And then a very simple yard to maintain. Now, the only knock that I'm gonna have on this is there's your highway. There's your gas station, That's about it. However, the only thing I'm hearing, and you could probably hear it on the video, is the drone of the aircraft. That truck's making a very tiny bit of noise. And in reality, a couple grand and an afternoon, and you plant some trees, some bushes that'll grow above the fence, and that's pretty much gone. That's gonna block the noise. That's gonna block the everything. Again, I bring it up though. This stuff is for sale. There's 2 different lot signs for sale. If this place goes, you can see they're already building over there. If it goes, you will have that kind of burden until it's done, and then you're gonna back up to something. Just keeping it It sounds corny to say keeping it real with you, but I'm keeping it real with you, telling you the honest truth. That is the only thing that I'm seeing that's wrong with this place. The fence is a little discolored. It does have a sprinkler system, and there's some deterioration over here, but that's about it. You can see where the lines go on the fence. That's where it's getting hit with water, and that's why it's discolored like that. All right, man. I gotta check the age of the roof on this one, but I don't think they just slapped this brand new floor in and a lot of these great touches to not touch the roof. I like this one a lot. I liked Overbrook a lot too. That was a little bit more tucked away and a little bit bigger, but this bathroom's awesome. This master's awesome, and the size is a good, comfortable size for you to start out in, and a lot of the big finishes and fixes have been done for it. So let me know what you think, man. I'm gonna start shutting off these lights, and we'll on to the next one. See you, man.